I have a guitar strap on the books for Parker McCollum. This was an order placed by his sister-in-law, Kaylee, as a Christmas gift. We got the blank right here, so we'll go ahead and get this designed up, and I'll come back and show you guys what we got. All right, so we got the Fresh Western logo right here, the PM logo right there. We got this Texas logo. We got McCollum going down the back. We got the cross, and then we have this sick chain going through here, which of course this would be gold, so yeah, let's get it tooled up. All right, now that everything is cut with my swivel knife. Ooh, that looks good. That chain is so sick. Now I can go back with my flower. Okay, and there's the flower centers, all stamped in, top to bottom. Now I can go back through with a series of thumbprints and do all the vines, leaves, and flowers. Now I'll go back through and bevel everything. Every single line is gonna get beveled. No line is safe from these. All right, the beveling is all completed. Now I'm gonna go through with my swivel knife and add decorative cuts to the flowers and all the vines. Decorative cuts are done. I'm gonna go through with my 15-degree beveler checker around all the flowers, leaves, chain, logos to really make them pop. So the 15-degree beveler is done. You can see everything just looks way more smooth. So that's that right there. Next, I'm going to take this tiny little background that I ground down to get real small and do all the background on all this chain. So wish me luck, because that is going to be a little tedious. All right, so I'm happy to report I didn't butcher it too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Now I'm going to go through with my molding spoon and give that chain just a little more life. Just give it a little more depth. Not too shabby. All right, and the chain is done. Not too bad, I'm pretty happy. Okay, so it's fully tooled up. Get it stained black. We're gonna go black and gold. So we'll get it stained up and then check back in. So now it's fully stained black. I'm gonna go back and cut the filigree now. Normally I do that before I stain, but I kind of glitched out on this one. So I'm gonna cut the filigree and then go back and touch up the stain. So, okay, so this thing has been stained black and fully painted gold. Let's see if we're gonna have gold inlay right here, and then lizard. We're gonna have a lot of lizard, a lot of black lizard. I got 2 pieces of this gloss black lizard. We're gonna start throwing at this thing and see where it lands. So, yeah. Y'all ain't ready for this. Oh! Damn! Absolute insanity. That gold metallic filigree. That chain, though. Probably the most time-consuming part about this whole design, but whoo, it paid off, boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some black lizard behind this McCollum inlay. So just from here to here is gonna be black lizard. So let's go ahead and cut this. This is a decent sized lizard. Let's cut this in half. All right, this black lizard inlay is set. It's all stitched in. You can see right there, nice, beautiful stitch line across that fine little bead. We even got inside that cross right there just to make sure everything holds together real nicely. Okay, so now we can go ahead and lay this down on the metallic gold. Go ahead and press that down. Whew, that is some insanity. You got that metallic gold and the switch up to the lizard. Insane. Okay, so the whole idea for the front side is have this section to be black lizard, and then I'll have this little piece right here that will kind of make this lay real nicely inside that whole lizard area. So we'll glue this together, put the lizard over that, and then make sure it's all pressed down, and then set this down on top of the lizard and then stitch it down right there. We'll run 2 stitch lines around this, and it's going to be beautiful. All right, got this piece all assembled. You can see the inlay under there, and then this will, you can kind of see what I meant by much better at showing than telling or trying to describe what I'm trying to do. You see how that just sits right in that well? Real beautiful. Lizard is probably the easiest skin to do this with. It's just a super thin but firm material, and it can just really nice lines and creases and just beautiful. So yeah, that'll sit like that. I had this piece of brass laying around, so I thought I'd cut out a logo for the little back strap that I do on my straps. So that'll make your arm pretty damn sore. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I just make this U-shaped thing, then I stick it to the back. Just like that. All right, now that I got 2 holes in there, I can just pop these. Make sure it's all lined up. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's pretty sweet. All right, and last but definitely not least, my absolute favorite part of every build is pulling this back strap. So golly, this thing is freaking insane. We got tons of lizard on here. We got the Fresh Western, the Parker McCollum logo. We got all that metallic gold filigree. We got the insane Texas logo. I love that thing. We got the gold chain going in and out of the floral. Got the cross. Got McCollum down the back with a lizard inlay. And then lizard down the back strap. We got the brass V logo and just lizard. I mean, so much lizard. This thing is madness. Oh, and tooled up the back. Fully engraved on the back. Yes, sir. Absolute madness. Insane. All right, that wraps it up. It's 3:30 a.m.